What's up, people? Welcome to the channel, guys. How y'all doing? Big up on yourself, man. Appreciate y'all for being here. Thanks. Thank you, guys, for being here. How's it going, guys? It's been a while. It's been a second. You know, so much things been happening in the world of football. Football is mad, right? Yeah, football is going crazy. I mean, like with Liverpool embarrassment today. You know what I mean? A lot of embarrassments to the Liverpool. I don't know what's going on with Liverpool, man. Guys, I don't know. If y'all can help me out, let me know. You know what I mean? Liverpool is not the same. You know what I mean? The downfall of Liverpool is crazy. When I say it's crazy, I mean it's crazy. Aston Villa has been poor. Poor. And Aston Villa is a team that embarrassed Liverpool today. I mean, like, you don't get, you don't get, you know what I mean? That, I don't know, I know. And then you gonna have, you got Nikolai in the building, Nikolai said, we crap. Nikolai, well, I know that. Trust me, we know that. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. Let me know, because y'all coach said he ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? He said he's staying. You get me? I don't know. See, oh, you could be playing or you're playing and say you're staying. Just make that make sense for me. You know what I mean? That's the crazy part for me. You get what I'm saying? That is the crazy part for me. He's making plans already to do all of these things, and you know what I'm saying? All of them something. I'm just saying, just make that make sense for me, and then we can figure out to say, yo, yeah. You know what I mean? But I don't see it, man. I don't see it. It's just, I don't understand how they leave from where they are, where they were to where they're at. You get me? I don't know, Nicola. If you can enlighten me and tell me what's going on with your team. You know what I mean? Enlighten me and tell me what's going on with your team. You have a different account. Forget you tell me that. Scott in the building. Scott, how you feeling, man? Let me see if I can mod Nikolai again. Okay, Nikolai, you should be good again. Scott said, come on, Manchester City. We're going to be Premier League champions. Scott, that's all like a desperate cry for help. desperate cry for help. Slot need to go. I'm tired of this fraud. I ain't gonna lie, man. Slot is hurting my head, and I ain't support your team. You get me? I ain't support your team, and my head is hurting. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, I think the downfall of Liverpool need to be studied, man. No, I ain't gonna lie. I think the downfall of Liverpool need to be studied. Honestly. I mean, like, last year you was flying. Top of the league. Untouchable. Premier League champions. Went into the market. 500 million pounds. You know what I mean? 500 mil. Just like that. Easy money. You know what I mean? Only to be, but hey, y'all allow Aston Villa to beat y'all. That says a lot. You know what I'm saying? That says a lot to me. Everybody has been beaten Aston Villa. You get me? Everybody on the Grammy. You get me? Yeah, man. Red Skull in the building. Red Skull said, I'm worried our team's not playing as all we should. Hey, I'm kind of worried too, you know what I mean? Because the Brentford coach is kind of too calm. The Brentford coach is kind of, Burnley. The Burnley coach is kind of too calm. So more than one hand, but I'm not so worried on the next hand because guess what? You have man like Kyle Walker, yap off him out. You know what I mean? Man like Kyle Walker, yap off him out to talk. Oh, look a wash up ball. You get me? Look a wash up ball and chat off him out to talk crap. At least we're not as bad as Chelsea, even if we tied to them. Chelsea is crap, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know people gassing up Chelsea talking about winning freaking FA Cup. Chelsea winning FA Cup. I don't even see why Manchester City resting players to go play Chelsea team. You know what I mean? That don't make sense to me. Manchester City resting players to go play Chelsea. Make that make sense. You know what I mean? Make that make sense. I think we should be smoking teams. Hopefully, that starts on Monday. We have a lot of our players back, you know what I mean? A lot of our players is here and ready. And Timber, I mean, like they want to give us some good news on Timber, but they're trying not to get over, what should I say? You know what I mean? They're trying not to get carried away. You get me? But Timber is in training, right? But it's a struggle against time. That's where we are with Timber right now. It's a struggle against time. You get me? Oh, a lot of situation going on. Califlori is back. There's so much things that we need to discuss about what we are about and what we need to do and how can we go forward. And I think the game against Burnley, and it's a very important game, don't get me wrong. Burnley gave Manchester City a hard fight. Manchester City could only beat them by 1 goal. Right? So it's a very, very important game. We're not going to go around that. But I think that game, Arteta should use that game to try some stuff. And not a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? Just some stuff defensive-wise. You get me? Some stuff defensive-wise, like probably see how it works with Nketiah over on the right-hand side. You get one from me from see how it works with Nketiah over on the right-hand side, Califlori on the left. Because the right-hand side won't be a problem. You get me? And we need strong defensive cover over there. You know what I mean? Are you going to go with Mosquera? Are you going to put some game time in his leg from now for the last 2 games so we can build him up for the Champions League? Just so much that we can figure out what we need to do. You know what I mean? But we ain't done with Liverpool yet, you know. We ain't done with Liverpool yet. No, Nikolai. We ain't getting away that easy. We ain't done with Liverpool yet. Red Skull said, honestly, I would play Nketiah. Hey, it's this is my thing. What's the purpose of playing Nketiah if you're not gonna utilize him how he's supposed to be, right? Because I don't think Nketiah can use his right foot much. So attacking wise on the right hand side, how much of a use would he be to us? So there's just a lot of stuff that we have to look into with the situation. Defensive wise, it's perfect. You know what I mean? So I'll probably use Nketiah if we don't have any if there's no Timber, there's definitely no Ben White. So if there's no Timber, I'll probably use Nketiah in the final, the Champions League final. You get me? Because that's where we're going to need proper defensive stability. When I say proper, I mean proper. No joke about it. You get me? So yeah. So Marino is back. Yeah, Marino is back. I'm not saying you guys are bad. Just saying your chance of winning the title are extremely low. And the fact that Everton should have gotten a penalty makes it worse. Yeah, they're desperately trying to, I don't know what they're desperately trying to do, but they're desperately trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe that. And this is so funny because the free kick that was justfully awarded to Arsenal. Everybody making noise. Everybody in the Grammy making all sorts of noise about a free kick. A correct decision, by the way, people. A correct decision. But no roadblock. You know what I mean? No banners up. Nothing like that against that penalty that Everton was supposed to get. You get me? Just sweep under the rug. You know what I mean? Just like Manchester City always do. Just sweep stuff under the rug and everybody just chill, dandy. You know what I mean? Everybody just, yeah, move on, move on. Nothing to see here, guys. Nothing to see here. It's just Manchester City doing what they do best. Yeah, nothing to see here. Under the rug. Make that make sense. But everybody's saying, yes, it's a free kick. But. And the buts are a bunch of lies behind them. Those buts are a bunch of lies behind them. What are the buts? But Arsenal have done it before. But Arsenal invented this kind of play. But come on, people. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Football is supposed to be fun, no man. Why are we taking the fun out of it? Like we're trying our hardest not to enjoy the game. You get me? And that's the reason why I tell people, I say, yo, I don't care. Actually, I do care. Because I was gonna say I don't care for Arsenal. That would have been one of the biggest lies I ever tell in my life. And I don't practice the lie. You know what I mean? But I must say this. I always tell people how much I've suffered with Arsenal over the years. Not just me, Arsenal fans. You get me? What I try to do is this. Arsenal is playing good football right now. Or even if they're not playing that excellent football, they are winning games. And because they're winning games, I'm enjoying it. And I will keep on enjoying it. I'm not going to jeopardize my smile or the fun that I'm having watching Arsenal win right now to say, yo, guess what? I'm scared or I'm not celebrating too early. I'm not celebrating winning the league. I'm celebrating where we are right now. I'm celebrating the fact that we're 2 games away from winning the league. These are the things that I am celebrating. I'm celebrating this position that we have never been in for the past. The 3 years that we came second again. At this point of the season, we've never found ourselves in this position. We've never been here. You know what I'm saying? Manchester City took it over from us from early. Liverpool, they didn't give us a chance. They just run away with it. You know what I mean? They just run away with it. So it's crazy. You know what I mean? That people are jumping against what Arsenal is trying to do. And it's crazy that Arsenal fans are listening to these haters, you know what I mean, and not allowing themselves to enjoy the football that is going on. You know what I mean? I love football because of the entertainment and the sport. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it happened to get a little bit deeper than that because it's like life. Football is like life right now. You get me? But yo, there's a reason why we support. You get me? And we can't take away the fun from the game or allow people to not let us enjoy the game and be entertained by the teams. You know what I mean? That's not cool. That's not cool. So yeah, we should honestly just not worry about tomorrow and enjoy today. That's just my advice to the Arsenal fans. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mourinho the perfect armball striker. Hey, we could have done with Mourinho a lot of these games, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Scott said we're going to be champions. I'm telling you now. Arsenal will draw to Burnley and get beat off Crystal Palace, and Manchester City will win Bournemouth and Aston Villa. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's a fiction, but you know what I mean? It's a script that I would write for Arsenal too. You know what I'm saying? It's a script that I would write for Arsenal too. Arsenal gonna beat Burnley 5, and then they go beat Crystal Palace 3-1. You know what I mean? I can write that script too. Mine sounds better too. Nikolai said, I'm excited for tomorrow. I don't care about the Scottish League, but I think everyone is rooting for Hearts to win the title against Celtic. I don't think everyone is rooting. No. I don't think everyone is rooting. You get me? I'm a Thierry fan. I'm a Tierney fan, so if I'm gonna root, I'm gonna root. I'm gonna go Celtic. You know what I mean? Just because the family is over there. You know what I mean? Tierney, once a gonna, always a gonna. The family is there, so y'all know the thing go. Yeah. The fact that it goes down to a match between them both at Celtic Park is wild. 1 point different. Yes. So the world of football is crazy, right? Yeah, man. It's a lot to contend with. We have some games tomorrow. We don't have any games tomorrow. The games are on Sundays. We don't have any Saturday games, people. Nobody realizing that. We don't have any Saturday games, right? I don't think no one realizing that. Let me see. Yeah, I see where. So 4-2. I mean, like, back to the Liverpool situation, because I ain't done with Liverpool yet. I'm just annoyed with Liverpool, man. You get me? I'm just annoyed. You have some real fans like Nikolai come in the chat and they say, yo, guess what? We're being crap. You know what I mean? We're being crap. Understandable, we're being crap. And then you have some, I don't know, other Liverpool fan that don't make no sense come inside the chat to talk about, yo, Liverpool is the best team in the world, Liverpool this. You know, them dinosaur days there, that's where them gone back. And I try to pull out the team from the dinosaur days, I try to carry coming in the future. Ain't no dinosaur in the future, bro. Y'all didn't see no Jurassic Park here? You have to make use of now. Talking about Liverpool from the past, so it was a good team and all of that with them John Bonds and all of that. Of course, Liverpool was bad back then. But what are they now? You get me? You have to make sense. It has to make sense. Yeah, I mean, if you get beat by Aston Villa, this Aston Villa team at this point of time, you ain't no good. You know what I mean? You ain't no good. We do Manchester City versus Chelsea. Manchester City versus Chelsea. That's a one-sided traffic, man. I don't even see why people gassing that. You know what I mean? I don't see why people gassing that. Trust me. Where Keith? Bro has become a coward since Villa started playing bad. Yeah, Keith is, you know what I mean? Keith come out of hibernation once a while and only for a couple minutes. Only for a couple minutes. I think Villa kind of secured themselves in Champions League spot by that win today, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think they kind of secure themselves in the Champions League spot by that win today. So whether they win the Europa League or not, they should be playing Champions League football. So let's see. But this Liverpool team, and even that neither both Liverpool team and Aston Villa team has had a massive downfall. This Aston Villa team was flying. How did they get where they are? You know what I mean? That's a question for us to answer. How did they get here? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think these two teams needs to be studied. You know what I mean? Both of them need to be studied. You understand? Who are you think is winning Europa League, Riley? Fridgeburg. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's an English fan, bro. As wild as it is, you know what I mean? I gotta look at Aston Villa for it. I can't lie. I still gotta look at Aston Villa. I mean, I'm not supporting any of the teams. You know what I mean? But I think it would be nice if all the leagues could come to England. All of them. Serious. I think it would be nice if all three of them could come to England. You know what I mean? And two of them will be in London. You understand me? Yeah, I think that would be nice. I think Crystal Palace definitely winning though. Crystal Palace definitely winning. The two that are not so sure are Arsenal and Aston Villa. You know what I mean? Especially Arsenal, because we ain't gonna be stupid or be naive. We are playing the defending champions. Yep. We are playing the defending champions. We are playing none other than PSG. You know what I mean? With Kvaratskhelia, it's gonna be hot topic. You know what I mean? FA Cup Manchester City versus Chelsea on BBC One at 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, it's gonna be early for me, so I won't be able to do nothing about it. But me, I don't like Chelsea, bro. I don't like Chelsea, so Manchester City can win that for all I care. You know what I mean? Yeah, they can win that for all I care. I'll be watching the game though. You know what I mean? I'll be watching the game. Because I would rather see City win because I hate Chelsea. If Garnacho scams his way to a trophy, the game will be truly gone. Trust me. A lot of Manchester United players are winning trophies now. So who knows? You know what I mean? Rashford bag a bunch of trophy over there. I think you have some players in Italy getting some trophy. You know what I mean? It's been crazy. Even some Chelsea players getting trophy. What's his name over Bayern Munich? So it's a crazy league, man. I ain't gonna lie, Scott. Come on, Scott. You gotta start being more realistic on the channel, Scott. Come on. You gotta start being more realistic on the channel, man. When you're talking about 12 million and all that crap. I mean, like, we know Chelsea is crap, but ain't no 12 million. No 12 million cooking nowhere, man. Let's be real. As crap as Chelsea is, ain't no 12 million cooking nowhere. You know what I mean? We can all agree to that. Definitely can all agree to that. But yeah. So guys, I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be trying to do this somewhere. I mean, like this way, you know what I mean, as y'all can see, that we're doing this now. All right. So let's see. Let's see. We're moving forward with what we are trying to do here on Riley's World. So yeah. I'm saying 4-0. Holland final does well in final and score brace. Turkey brace also. Turkey gonna had around the world to his juggling this time against Chelsea. Oh yeah? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. What do you guys think about the games to Sunday? The games on Sunday will be very interesting. Let's go through who's playing on Sunday, people. Sunday game tomorrow. Tomorrow, I have a game as I wake up in the morning tomorrow. I'm talking about Manchester United, Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are wounded, man. You know what I mean? They are wounded. They were battered by Aston Villa, so they're not feeling good right now. You know what I mean? Wounded, Nottingham Forest. Against Manchester United. We're going to win that. And then we have Brentford. Brentford against Palace. London Derby. Brentford could help themselves just now to 3 points so they could put themselves in a Champions League qualified position. They were beaten. Instead of they help themselves to 3 points, they allow Manchester City to help themselves to 3 goals. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. Leeds and Brighton. This is very interesting. You know why? Because Brighton can qualify for the Champions League spot if Aston Villa win the Europa League. Brighton can qualify for the Champions League spot, so it's gonna be nice. Leeds is playing some good football. And I watched Leeds play the other day, and I was fond of how they were playing. You know what I mean? They were playing lovely football. Yeah, Leeds was playing some lovely football the other day. Trust me, guys. Wolves and Fulham. Fulham and Wolves. There's nothing to play for there, so I don't know. Everton and Sunderland. That should be a good game. What's the standing like? Let me see what the standing is. Sunderland and Everton. They are 46. Where that? 49 and 48. Everton still trying to cling on to the hope that they can probably climb into the Champions League position. I don't see it happening still, but you know what I mean? 2 games to go unless those teams up top lose all their games. But yeah, it should be a fun game to watch. Everton and Sunderland, I think both teams are very, very equal. Yeah, I think both teams are equal. Nikolai said 5-0 versus Burnley. It will make my dad when Burnley takes point off Arsenal. Oh yeah? You'll be fine. You will definitely be fine. Mr. Menator. Just got my soccer frame jersey delivered via Arsenal Direct. Looks great on the wall. Damn. Of course, man, big up yourself, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Must be nice. Must be nice. Newcastle West Ham. That gonna be interesting. That gonna be interesting. I think West Ham gonna win that. West Ham fighting. Newcastle have nothing to fight for. They won't be relegated. They won't get Champions League. They won't get Europe. So they really have nothing that they're really playing for. You know what I mean? So I think West Ham will fight. I think they have something to play for. So who knows? Then we move on to Monday, which is Burnley versus Arsenal. Burnley and Arsenal kick off Monday. That game, Burnley and Arsenal. That game, there's something about this game that really can have me on edge, you know what I mean? Something about this game where I'm just, is it the Arsenal gonna be really, really good? Or scrape away with a victory being bad? You get me? And I really want Arsenal to start gaining some momentum moving forward. You get me? I really want them to start gaining some momentum moving forward because Crystal Palace is our final game of the season, and then we move right into the Champions League final. So with these 2 games, I would like for them to be finding themselves. You get me? Finding themselves. People write us off. People already write us off for this Champions League final. You get me? I mean, like, them do that at the moment risk still, but they still do write us off. You get me? And it is what it is. Nikolai said, Riley, I'm thinking of getting a jersey. Any recommendation? No Arsenal or Everton jersey. An absolute no Chelsea. Oh, get a Tottenham jersey then. You got a Tottenham jersey, Nikolai? So, you're not getting a Liverpool jersey. That's what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, if you're not getting a Liverpool jersey, your team is not playing well enough right now to deserve you buying one of their kits. Yeah, I get a Spurs jersey and ship it to you. To do what? I'm not trying to lighten the fire. I ain't telling you I need no cloth to light no fire. So depend on price. Can you guys believe this? Tottenham, one of the big 6, fighting relegation. One of the big 6 fighting relegation. It's this season of Premier League need to be studied. You know what I mean? It's not just a situation where we're just wondering. This season of Premier League needs to be studied. There's a lot. We're talking about the downfall of Liverpool. You know what I mean? We're talking about the downfall of Tottenham. You know what I'm saying? And I know what's going on, people. I know what's going on. You know what I mean? I can see the problem. I figured it out. You get me? I figured it out. And I'm going to tell every single team out there that have ambition, right? Every single team out there that have some ambition, please don't let your ambition drive you to buy a new stadium. Do not let your ambition, let me look at the camera and tell you. Do not let your ambition drive you to buy a new stadium. You gonna feel it. Think I'm joking? You think I'm joking? Arsenal moved to the Emirates. What happened? They've struggled for 22 years. 22 years. Yeah, I mean, well, actually, how much I always struggle for? Yeah, 22 years, we struggle for about 20 years at the Emirates. Or something like so. Yeah, we've been struggling at the Emirates. You know what I mean? Nikolai said, I gotta go big up yourself, Nikolai. I appreciate you passing through, man. I appreciate you. Sir Ryan, Sir Bernie will steal something. What they gonna steal? The goalposts? It's too big for them to take out the stadium, man. Yeah. So, Arsenal moving to the Emirates. And at 22 years, I don't win nothing for. Right? Didn't West Ham move to? West Ham switch stadium, right? They're about to be relegated. Tottenham buy a pretty stadium. They're about to be relegated. You understand what I'm saying? Everton have a new stadium where they barely can win any games inside of it. You know what I'm saying? So let me see what Everton gonna go through next season. Let me see what they're gonna go through next season. But hey, all this down to the damn new stadiums. Manchester City need to buy a new stadium. If that's the situation. To see if they can meet some of these, unfortunately. You see, use some of that money that they have, man. Some of that oil money. From Upton Park to London Stadium, which they rent. Exactly. So they paid rent and got demoted. Oh, they gonna afford it right now. Man, I ain't gonna lie. This new stadium thing is not it. You know what I'm saying, people? It is not it. Yeah, the new stadium is stressing. It's causing everybody to go down. You know what I mean? Arsenal, it caused Arsenal to go through heartache and headache. The stadium is not new anymore. Okay? The Emirates is not new anymore. And that's the reason why we started looking to win trophies. You understand me? Yeah, that's the reason why we started looking to win trophies. But we don't really have to just touch on Arsenal. There's a lot of news going on, you know what I mean? Lots of stuff going on. Real Madrid seem to be closing in on Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho is set to be the front runner in the search for a coach at Real Madrid. You know what I mean? Him have a little situation going over Benfica, and they're saying that, I think there's a clause in his contract, you know what I mean, that allows them to talk to him and XYZ. Real Madrid are going to pay one money. Real Madrid are going to pay and take him out. But it is reported that Jose Mourinho wants to go to Real Madrid. Of course, why not? You know what I mean? He's been bouncing around for a little while now, not really coaching any big teams. So the idea of going to Real Madrid would have been, of course, absolutely appealing to him. Definitely appealing to him. You get me? And Real Madrid is in a shamble right now. Very, very shamble right now. So they definitely need a no-nonsense coach to come and tighten some grip inside that place. And my thing is this though. You know what I mean? I personally think that some of them big players are gonna leave. I think some of them big players have to go. There's too much egos in that team. And because of that, it's just not gelling. You get me? It's not making sense right now. Too much big ego in that team, right? Mbappe, I don't know. There's just something about Mbappe is not really my baller people. So I really have nothing good to say about Mbappe. I don't know him as a person, so it's not personal. It's just on a football perspective. You know what I mean? I just don't. You know what I mean? And he's always been linked with Arsenal, and I pray that never happens. Get me? Fantastic baller, you know? Fantastic baller. There's just some things about him are just kind of uni, you know? It's just that him leave PSG, got Real Madrid for win trophies, right? That was him. And the very season him leave PSG and got Real Madrid, PSG win the trophy. The same trophy with my aunt. PSG won it. PSG then at the final again. And them get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, that's going on. Let's talk about Manchester United. Let's talk about Manchester United. So, Manchester United started out the season like Manchester United normally do. You know what I mean? Trash. Manchester United is a trash team sometimes. We all know that, right? Yeah. Fallen Giants, I call them. Manchester United, Fallen Giants. That's what I call them. So, what is it? Manchester United was a mid-table team, you know what I mean, relegation threatened team. You get me? And them did a drastic measure in which they hired interim manager, Michael Carrick, right? Which turns out to be a brilliant, brilliant move. Now, word on the street, or I think it's, you know what I mean? It's some concrete word. It's not on the streets anymore. It's in also it's in people's houses as well. You get me? So word on the street and the people house and all of that is that Michael Carrick is gonna be made a permanent manager for Manchester United. And I must say, I'm gonna be real honest. I must say, I think that's a boss move. I think that is a boss move. Yo, the guy took Manchester City from nothing. Sorry, Manchester United, yeah. From nothing this season and turned them into something. Guarantee Champions League football. Guarantee. You know what I mean? Amaran was. You see, the thing about Manchester is this: Manchester smarter than Chelsea, right? And look like them smarter than Liverpool. You get me? Yeah, man. They're smarter than Tottenham. You understand what I'm saying? Because all of these coaches were similar. All of these coaches are similar. You know what I mean? Them are drag the team them down. Frank carried Tottenham in a relegation. Right? Chelsea coach Jobship, Hurley. You get me? Liverpool, because Slot win the game in the league in the first season. You know what I mean? It's okay for him to carry them down to relegation now. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, but guess what? Manchester United never play with the thing. You know? Them get rid of Amran and then put in a caretaker manager. Why I think this was so interesting? As they said, oh, blah. Blah again. Blah again. Blah and another one. Riley and Blah are removing all my YouTube or removing all my accounts if I don't show up in your stream anymore, so you know. Hey, hurry up and get that started up. I hope you hurry up and get that started up, man, honestly. Hope you hurry up and get it together. We need you, we need you, we need you. You know what I mean? Congratulations, though. Congratulations, Barcelona champions. Champions. Barcelona champions, blah. Barcelona champions. Big up yourself. Big up, boss. Champions, Barca. Yeah. Nice background, by the way. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully we can finish our job as well, just like Barcelona did. You know what I mean? Yeah. But as I'm saying, Manchester United hire Michael Carrick. You know what I mean? And he went on a fantastic run, man. He beat up everybody. You get me? He beat up everybody. He went on a fantastic run and just keep on beating up people. Cement himself in a Champions League position. What I like about this signing was this. It's the same thing I like with Arteta signing now. I keep on telling people I like Arteta, and people probably say, yo, why? You know what I mean, inconsistent in this, I don't care about all of that, man. He's gonna get better. He's a young coach, you know what I mean? It's not I don't care about it. I don't mean it like that. But I'm saying he's a young coach, you get me? And he will get better. What I like about Arteta is I like the fact that I would call him homegrown. You get me? He was our captain. He was our captain. He left and he went and he learned the game and he came back to be our coach. Arsenal is embedded in him. You get me? Him have with DNA in his system. So there's no way, shape or form, anybody can question the love for the team. Nobody can question that. And that's one of the main factor in this situation. Because you love this team so much, you will make sure you'll do anything to make sure this team wins. That's what happened with Michael Carrick and Manchester United. Michael Carrick brought by the identity of who Manchester United were. That's what he did. He turned them back into the team that they were. It's okay to change a little bit, but changing completely is nonsense. And that was what was causing the downfall. Yeah. So now they're back to normal. You know what I mean? He got the job. I'm excited to see next season, you know. I'm excited to see next season because so much going on. So much going on. You know what I mean? So much going on next season, especially with these coaches. Because you have Michael Carrick that gonna get the backing of Manchester United, right? Liverpool, if they keep, whether they keep or they fire the coach, they're gonna invest. Chelsea and Manchester City are always spending money, so it made no sense even talking about them. They're always spending money. You know what I'm saying? Pep Guardiola, the big decision. Because I personally think that he wants the Premier League title so he can retire or he can leave as a king. You understand me? And Arteta refused to give it to him. I feel like him vexed with Arteta because him trained Arteta. He couldn't come beat him. He don't look good. Well, yeah. That's what's going on right now. I personally think that he might stay next season if he don't win the league. You know what I mean? Just because it kind of probably look interesting to him right now. You know? I'm just saying. Nothing concrete, but I'm just saying. I don't think he's leaving if he don't win the league. That's what I think. But, yeah, people. Yeah, man. So that's what's going on, you know what I mean? Just decided to come in here and just put a little chit chat. You know what I mean? I haven't really streamed this way. They call it horizontal. I don't really stream horizontal. I stream vertical, and I'm trying to equip myself in this now. You get me? Yeah, we're growing, and we need to grow well. Yeah, we need to grow well. So that's what's up with us right now. That's what's up. We have a beautiful fan base over here. You know what I mean? Support is real, real. And we want to continue doing what we do and just keep on growing. You know what I mean? So I want to shout out to all my amazing subscribers. You know what I mean? Big up on yourself. Y'all has been taking this channel by storm to places where, you know what I mean, all the dream we dream about it. You get me? All the dream we dream about it. So yeah, that's what's up with us right now. But we really do appreciate it. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. You know what I mean? We'll continue to do what we do and continue to make sure that you guys are the backbone of us going forward and becoming number one. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Champion. We're going to become champions. You know what I mean? Just like Arsenal. You know, the Champions League final. Just like Arsenal. You know what I mean? Next week, Sunday. Champions. And I'm going to conquer the world. And the thing about it is this is what people fear the most, I think, you know, because it's when we start. It's when this floodgate open with this league. It's when this floodgate open, and that people fear the most. The things that we're Arsenal are going and do. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I think people fear the most. But guess what? Can't fear the inevitable. It's coming. You get me? It is coming. So yeah, just brace yourself. You know what I mean? Get it together. And make us see. You understand me? I said tomorrow we're not on football. I said tomorrow we're gonna talk Arsenal Burnley and all of them because something there. So we're gonna talk Arsenal Burnley and some more details. figure out what's going on with the squad, see who we have available. And I mean, see if I can get us some more information on Timber, how far he is, Marina. All these two players are on the grass. You know what I mean? So what they're actually doing is testing themselves on the grass. I don't know if they're in physical contact yet, which I doubt it. But I know they're on the grass. You know what I mean? So they're probably just doing some runs. You know what I mean? Putting pressure on the foot or the ankle or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Doing some sharp turns. These are some of the things that they're probably trying to do right now. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie, they're two very important players to us. You know what I mean? So it's just them racing against time with being match fit. With being match fit. But I'd definitely love to have two of them back, especially Timber. Especially Timber. Because PSG left side is a problem. We can't go around that. We have to be real with the situation. PSG left side is a problem. So yeah. Big up the chat. Toxic enter the building. Nice background. Yes, Toxic. We have to do it, man. That's it. You know what I mean? We have to improve, you know. We have to improve. You know what I mean? Arsenal improve every season, so we have to improve. You know what I mean? We have to improve. So it's time for us to push and carry this channel forward. You know what I mean? Time for me to start doing some collab again. You know, time for me to start doing some collab again. So so I can invite some guests on here so y'all can have some questions to throw at them and you know what I mean, stuff like that. Just invite some people over to chat. You know what I mean? And as I want to do it. Yeah, man, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But the only game today, Liverpool, Aston Villa. Sorry, if I was a betting man, I would have lose money. I ain't gonna lie. If I was a betting man, I would have lose money. No way. As crappy as Liverpool is, I was gonna say was like they ain't crappy right now. As crappy as Liverpool is, no way. No way I was expecting Aston Villa to do them like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Toxic said Liverpool flop so bad. Toxic, I mean, like, flop is an understatement, man. Flop is when somebody saw a flop, probably just do a 1 or 2 game. It's an all season thing. You know what I'm saying? It's an all season thing. They've been dreadful. You get me? Dreadful. Nobody would have expected that this is a team. This is actually a team that won the league, you know. You get me? This is actually the team that won the league. Can't go on it. This is a team that won the league. This is a team that didn't defend the league that they won. This is crazy. You get me? Yeah, man, this is crazy. This team. Is it a team that is so bad or is it coaching that's bad? You know what I mean? Because this team on paper is devastating, you know. This team on paper is something special. Y'all don't think so? I think so. This team on paper is something special. Why is it that they're so bad? Why? You know what I mean? Why? How is it going to be for them next season? You get what I'm saying? There's so much question to ask. So much question to ask. It's just crazy. You know, it's just crazy. Players, what is it? Is it a PFA Player of the Year? What's the award that's going on right now? I forget. You know what I mean? But there's 3 Arsenal players inside there. 3 Arsenal players. You know what I mean? And what does that mean? 3 Arsenal players, that mean the vote's going to be split 3 ways. Yeah. Natural. A lot of people say David Raya not going to win it. Why shouldn't David Raya win it? Why can't a goalkeeper win it? David Raya has been fantastic, man. If I'm going to vote, I'll vote for David Raya. That saves that David Raya made against West Ham. That's the same that gonna win us the league, you know. That's the same that gonna win us the league. That save. Why should he be or why can't he be? Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. They like Madrid, a club with great players, but can't do nothing this season. And that's exactly the category that they are in, for real, Toxic. That's the exact category that they are in. They went and they buy some of the best players. You understand what I'm saying? And it caused unbalance in the team. And the team is playing like crap. I watch Diaz every time. One of my favorite players by the music side. Every single time I watch Diaz, I have to remind myself that this player was at Liverpool. Liverpool just sold this player, Diaz. He's not only a skill baller, very talented, he's also a hard working footballer. Yeah, trust me. Selling Diaz, I think, was an error that I'll come back and bite you all back, as already done. You know what I mean? But it's your team. You know what I mean? Not my team. I'll be cursing on Arteta even now if he ever wear a Diaz and sell him. I'll be cursing. So every time I come out, curse about that before I start my podcast. I will. I would. You know? Yeah. But it is what it is, right? Yes, sir. It is what it is. But yeah, that's a major loss in Liverpool. Major loss. Just like they lost 4-2 today. Major loss. As I said. You get me? Yeah, can't go around them. Can't go around them. But they're doing what they're doing. So people, I'm gonna have to love y'all and tell y'all later right now. You know what I mean? We appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys for being here. You know what I mean? You guys have been nothing short of awesome. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, you guys have been with us from the beginning, and you're gonna be with us right here and see when we lift the trophy. That is it. You guys gonna be right here when we lift the trophy. We're gonna celebrate together. Even a Manchester City fan is a part of this channel, so you know we still gonna show him love. You get me? Yeah, man, we're gonna show everybody love, man, but we're gonna lift the trophy and be merry. Y'all agree with me? Toxic, you agree with me, don't it? Yeah, man, we're gonna dance our way to the trophy, man. That, you know what I mean? Yeah, our time dance that's enough. Can Paul one dance. Yeah, but people, appreciate the vibes, all right? Appreciate the love. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for the support, always. Always. Make sure y'all like the channel. Imagine, at first I beg like, I'm gonna be big on the like the channel and first I'm big on the like the channel all night. Imagine that. Get carried away with my pretty background. Must get carried away with a pretty background. Eh? Yeah, man. Like the channel, people. Alright? And if you're new, you scroll and you see the thing and you stop and you like it, subscribe. We have some watch along coming up. I think we have watch along come Monday and Tuesday. I think so. So like we see. Yeah, but we should have watch along come Monday and Tuesday and all of that. So yeah, I know I've been away for a couple of days. 1, 2, 3 days to be exact, or 2 days. I think I 2 days, right? 2 days, no? I think I've been away for 2 days. You know? Yeah. But guess what? Back again, man. Back again doing the damn thing. Back again making the noise of Arsenal there and Arsenal there for stay. You get me? Gone are the days when we sit down and they put down the side, go and relax and get beaten by everybody. And now put up a trophy challenge and all of them stuff. We're not do them something no more, man. We're a challenge for trophy. We're a big team. Y'all think we're a joke? No, we are not. No, sir. You get me? We're not. We're gonna take our rightful place at the top. Yeah, my boy, dog. You know, man. That's what we're gonna do for real. We're gonna take our rightful place at the top. You see, I keep on telling people, I can't bother with this. North London is red business, even though North London is red. You know what I mean? But we are giants now. We not fight for North London no more. We already won North London. And England we are war for them. We want to take over England. Yeah. And somebody just England we want to dominate. And when we're done with England, we take over Europe. You understand me, sir? Yeah, man. That may try to show now. Toxic said Arsenal finger red, number one finger red, number one finger red. Red, man. Straight red. If you get a thump in the air from an Arsenal fan, you're going to say red. That is it. Yeah, man. But we're not trying to take over London. We already won London. Sanford will belong to us. You know, Lanchester not beat with it. Huh? White Hart Lane. Well, I know White Hart Lane, the place I'm in. What Tottenham Stadium? Yeah, the same stadium there. It belongs to we now, man. Yeah, man. So we're not worried about it. We're not worried about it, man. I hate, man. I hate. So our domination with upon right now. You know what I mean? One jumping at the transfer market and one dominate the transfer market just like we dominate the league. You get me? Come to we have to cut our losses now, so we know so we have to cut some ties with some baller. And a lot of Arsenal fans are going to scream because it may not be the players that y'all want to see grow. But in order to grow and develop as a football club, we have to cut ties. You get me? As long as nobody sell none of my favorite baller them. Yeah, so nobody sell none of my favorite baller them. Sell them other people's favorite baller. Yeah. But in order to grow, we have to cut ties. We have to bring in new and we have to let go the old. You get me? Yeah, so even though I like Gavin Martinelli, he might be one of the ties that we get cut. You know what I mean? Trossard probably gonna be one of the ties we get cut. You understand me? I say Wally Palika things. Wally Palika things. We have some position where we need to fill. You get me? And all sort of something. Yeah, man. Jojo in the building. Jojo said, big up yourself, Jojo. Big up yourself. Yeah, man, big up yourself. Our backline looks solid. We just signed out Gabriel and Saliba, so them good. You know what I mean? Over on the right hand side, good. We just buy Nani and Saka just signed a new contract. You get me, I say? We just get Eze, Captain Martin Odegaard saying, nah, gone away. When persons ask him about rumors and leaving, he said, don't know where those come from. He ain't going nowhere. You get me? We just signed Victor Yacarez. We need another striker to put with him. Over on the right hand wing back side is a problem. The right wing back, yeah, a problem over this stuff. Trust me. Two fantastic wing back and none of them can stay fit. You get me? We can't understand it. You can't understand it. Two fantastic wing back. Big up Benny Blanco. Big up Benny Blanco. You get me? Benny Blanco. Trust me. Benny Blanco. You know what I mean? He's done so much for this damn club. You know what I mean? Done so much for this game. So much for this club. You get me? Putting body on the line as everybody always has said. You know what I mean? Putting body on the line. You get me? And all of that. Jojo said, have you made your list of Chelsea players you want Arsenal to buy this stuff? I ain't gonna lie, you thought that was a joke, but I stick up Arsenal buying Chelsea players, man. It's disgusting, man. You know what I mean? Stick up Arsenal buying Chelsea players. You know what I mean? Right now, Jojo, I want to give them back some of them. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I want to give them back some of them, man. Even probably Nani Madueke I want to send back. Yo, I'm tired of Chelsea players, man. They're giving me headache, bro. Tired of Chelsea players, man. But no, we haven't made no list for no Chelsea players. We're not buying none. We're not buying no Chelsea players. No time soon, no more. Trust me. Arteta don't want that backlash. He don't. You get me? You don't want that backlash. I don't think he want to deal with a backlash situation. So, no. I think that's it for us with Chelsea players for a while. We could always start a level with Chelsea players, huh? Yeah, we could from Petr Cech or straight. Yeah, but we could. There's a lot of them. It's been a lot of them. So, but no, we ain't buying no more Chelsea player. ABE said City going to take it. You see, that's your problem because you don't know the letter of the alphabet. It's A, B, C, not A, B, E. Somebody that don't know the letter of the alphabet, I can't listen to you tell me Chelsea City are going. No. You can't do that. No. No. Big up A, B, E. Big up A, B, E. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're liking the video, people. Make sure you're liking the video. A, B, E, so Chelsea are going. But if you say A, B, C, then understand, say, you know what you're talking about, so I'm going to start work. But I'm not going to work. Because A, B, E, nah. Give me some 2 letter. So, you know what I mean? Something kind of half with the calculation. Okay, Em? Yeah. That is it. But, yeah. It's gonna be a fantastic 2 weeks, or probably the rest of the month, probably the rest of the year. You know what I mean? Because as I said, I think this team is fired up, you know. No matter what people want to say. Kyle Walker talking off his mouth, you know what I mean? Like I try to pepper favor. Kyle Walker is a wash-up baller, so I never no overfearing. You get me? Kyle Walker so wash up, he couldn't even get selected to go the Farmers League Douglas where take retirement players. What you call it? You want to take the retirement player them where Cristiano Ronaldo I try deal. Not even Dessa them could he didn't get recommended to go. You get me? But everybody I try to finish their career. You know what I mean? I get contract to go Saudi. You know what I mean? Kyle Walker have to stay. You know what I mean? Kyle Walker, you wash up. You see that, right? So don't go come talk off your mouth, okay? Okay. You're not the same. You know what I mean? You're not the same. So relax. Relax. Yeah. But your team is going to show. Your team, no, you're trying to gas up situation because you want your old manager to win. You know what I mean? Are you going to give them extra bonus? Mostly, right? Yeah, you'll be fine. You will be fine. So, yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. But people, yeah, as I said about my 4th time now, thank you guys for joining the stream. And I mean, I appreciate the love, appreciate the support that you guys show. You know what I mean? We'll do this again tomorrow, for sure. Get me? Yeah, man. Tomorrow, we're on it again. All right? So until tomorrow, we're going to talk Arsenal business, which is our business. We're going to talk starting 11. We're going to see how the players are fit and who not fit. You get me? We're going to look into some of the games them as well we're going to play. See what's going to benefit us, what's not going to benefit us. Who you rather win? We're going to play like a chess game tomorrow. Who would I like to win to get this a result because of that and that? All of them something. You get me? So make sure y'all join the stream tomorrow, right? Thank you guys for joining, man. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for the love and the support. Riley's World, I appreciate it. Peace. I'm out.